So then, this is where the breakdown begins. What do you mean? I'm a black man. I'm a soldier too. What's up? I can only cook and clean. So you know what? Now, this is where America lost. It lost. African Americans were the most loyal citizenship America ever had, and they lost that confidence. Lost it. That's why the dollar's diminishing. It's because Americans are not into America no more. And that's a sad state. I don't say that here happily or braggingly. This is a sad state of affairs. And we have to decide whether we want to save this country or not. Because if we just sit back and say, let it be what it is, that's where we are now. And it will just destroy, it will just keep going lower, 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 lower until finally there's civil war. That's where we're heading. I think we'll be in another country. I think in the next 5 to 10 years, true hip-hop will be in a whole nother country. Unless we make a conscious decision. Like we make a conscious decision, the NAACP, this one and that one. Whoever considers themselves leaders, make a conscious decision and say, we are going to make America our project. This is our project. Now hip-hop can save America straight up. If hip-hop as a community, as a worldwide community, if hip-hop decided, all right, let's hook up America. Let's hook America up. This country's dollar would go through the roof. Suddenly, all these other countries will be scared again. All these other countries will be like, uh-oh, the American people are standing up. Not this tyrant in the White House. We could diss him all day. You know, that's that we know. Like, I just came from France. Well, not just, about 5 months ago, I was in Paris. Maybe longer. In the summer, I was in Paris. And you would think, and I was there when America was dissing France for not wanting to join in on the war. And I land in Paris. I look American, I'm talking American, I got American clothes on. But the French people don't see me as American. They see me as hip-hop. And they relate on that level. Jumped on French radio. They want me to diss America on the radio. Now when I'm home, I'm dissing all day. But in France, nah. You ain't gonna get that out of KRS. I'm standing there. So tell me, America's on its way out. Nah, no we not. And I must have sounded like Don King out there. But I knew to myself, in my heart, I'm like, yo, I agree. I understand what you're hitting me with questions. I'm like, yeah, I can hear that. But on radio, nah. I'm KRS and I'm standing up for Brooklyn. Standing up for the Bronx. We're not this, and you get to tell the people live on the radio. Live on television, like the BBC. They only got 4 stations. I'm out there. I'm on the BBC. We talking about war in America and all. I'm like, dude, America's not in the war. You're fighting George Bush. Americans are in the war too. We fighting them too. Like we all fighting in the same war. And believe English people was like, word. They was just like, word, that is exactly the truth. And then when you get them talking, you say, yeah, because my man lives in Brooklyn, right in my blood. It's not my man, they say, my bloke lives in Brooklyn. Oh, my mate is in Queens. And my, you know, like, they say, right, you American too. Really? Because that's where all the animosity is coming from. Cats love America. The world is infatuated with America. I mean, this place here, this is the light of the world. And I'm not saying on no nationalistic level. I'm talking about everywhere I go, it's either about hip-hop or you Americans. Like, you know, you Americans, y'all do this, y'all do that. You can have this, you can have that. Y'all can do this, and y'all can do that. Why y'all not? Why y'all not? That's the questions I'm getting. And I'm sitting here trying to defend and deep in my heart, I'm like, damn, we do have pimps. They're all rappers that want to be. Why is that? In my own head, I can't rationalize it. But as a leader, as standing forward, somebody asking me a question, and I'm going to say, yo, here's the truth. not my opinion. Here's the truth, right here. Here's what I see. This is it. It may be ugly, it may be controversial, but this is what I see. So the dollar will rise when American consciousness raises. The dollar will continue to fall as long as Americans are apathetic about America. So, do you want to save this country or not? That's the question. Last question. Guns, of course, 3 hands go up, sister, right here.
Hi, I'm an actor, and I just got my master's at Columbia University.
Whoa.
And,
whoa, wait, whoa, don't let that. Let's save that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's not easy at Columbia.
No, it's definitely
I believe
not.
I know the time.
But I had a question in regards to how you see hip-hop having a relationship with theater, and how you can see something coming up, a project collaborating with artists to get a worldwide, consciousness to hip-hop through the theater.
Well, this is the point right here, and this is such an excellent question. This is the point. Theater and movies are used to manipulate public opinion. Governments use this is the tool of government. Movies, not even television. Not even television. Motion pictures. That's the tool. And why is it such an effective tool? Because human beings are only the stories they agree upon. And that's all we are. African American is a story that we all grew up in, and we accept that story. There's a story. There's mythology with it. There's folklore with it, and that's what. And you bring your heart to the story. What is it that makes you Christian? A story. What is it that makes you a Jew? A story. That's all we are. Is we adopt stories. That's why movies are so important, because they tell a story about either who you are or what you can become. So, hip-hoppers in movies shouldn't really be trying to tell tales of the hood. We got it already. It needed to be told. I think Belly is one of the greatest movies of all time. No doubt. But we told that story. We told that. We told Paid in Full. Let me put Paid in Full up there. Paid in Full first. The movie Paid in Full. We told the thug story. You know what we need? A hip-hop 10 Commandments. Or a retelling of the slave narrative, but through hip-hop's eyes. Some painful stories about Africans selling Africans into slavery. And that whole thing we don't want to talk about. African Americans owning Dutch and Irish slaves in Florida. We don't want to talk about that, really. And bring that up. Why did the Louisiana Purchase go down? We were just talking about this on the way up here. Why did Napoleon sell out his African army? Why did that happen? We should be telling them stories. Who really killed Dr. Martin Luther King? He didn't die from a rifle, I understand. The bullet wasn't a rifle at all.